Hi everyone, so this is the solution to my wild Bombinos puzzle. Okay, so the first thing you should realize is that there are two pictures used in this puzzle. On the upper left we have this normal bomb token logo and then this slightly crazier looking logo. Those are the only two in this image, and that suggests some sort of a binary solution. The next thing to realize is that there are 12 rows in this picture. There's 11 columns and 12 rows. Now 12 is an important number because oftentimes there are 12 words in a mnemonic phrase for a wallet. Enter those 12 words in and you can access the wallet and spend the coins. So let's go off of that assumption. There's some sort of a binary code and it looks like there's going to be 12 words. So the first thing we can do is translate this picture into just ones and zeros. Now, if you're solving this on your own, you have a choice. You can set one to a 1, the other to a 0. You don't know exactly which way it is, so you might have to try it twice to get the solution. In this case, this logo in the upper left is a 1, and the one below it is a 0. So what I'm going to do now is turn this entire picture into just ones and zeros. So this first line, we have four of these logos in a row, so that's 4 ones, 1, 1, 1, 1. We have a 0, a 1, a 0, a 1, 2 zeros, and a 1. So that's just the first row. Now I'm going to cheat and just paste in the solution. Feel free to verify that this picture translates into ones and zeros like this, but that is what you should get after you translate this whole thing into binary. Now the next step of the solution will be to take these binary numbers and turn them into decimal numbers. Now you could definitely do this with pen and paper, but the easier way is to just find a calculator, and I did this first one already. You type in this first number in binary, you get the decimal number 1961. So I am just going to put that in here, 1961. Now, I've done this before, I know what the solution is, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them in, but you guys can definitely verify that this is correct. All right, there we go. So all these binary numbers taken as one decimal number, this is what they all turn into. So hopefully that all makes sense, and let's move on. So now that we have these decimal numbers, let's use a list of all of the words that can be used with a mnemonic phrase. And there's actually, the most common list used actually has 2048 words. So you make a wallet, you generate this mnemonic phrase. That mnemonic phrase is from words in this 2048 word list. Now another thing you could notice in this image is that there are 11 columns. And when you take 2 to the power of 11, which is the number of possible binary numbers I could get, 2 to the power of 11 is 2048, which also relates to the 2048 words in the mnemonic phrase list. So that's another thing you could have gotten out of this image. So now let's take a look at this list of words. This is an alphabetical list. This is the one I use for all my puzzles. I think this is the easiest way to lay them out. So here they are. Word number 1, abandon. Word number 2, ability. So in this puzzle, all I did was I made the mnemonic phrase. I looked up where it is in this list, and that's what I used. So for example, this first one, 1961. Let's scroll down. Here we go. Word 1961 is vital. So let's add that to this document. So vital. There we go. Next one is 979. Let's scroll up. There it is. 979 is kid. All right. We don't have to go through all of that right now. I'll just put in the answers. Third one is planet. Next one is evil. This one is very. And feel free to verify all of this on your own. All right, there we go. So those are the 12 words in the mnemonic phrase. Now to use those to access the wallet. Here we go to myetherwallet.com. This is a very simple way to use a mnemonic phrase to access a wallet. So we're going to click Access Wallet. We have these options, Mu Wallet hardware. Here's the one we're looking for, software. You see it says access it with private key or mnemonic phrase or the key store file. Well, we have a mnemonic phrase, so let's choose that. It's not recommended because this is probably a bad way to get into a wallet, but it's all we have, so we're going to select mnemonic phrase, continue. All right, so let's put all of these in. We have vital, kid, planet, put all of these in. Now I should say that if you mess the order up on these words, the order matters. So if the order's not right, you won't access the correct wallet. And that's an important part in solving these puzzles, is getting the order correct. This one was relatively easy because the order makes sense. It's just top to bottom. There will be puzzles where it is not as straightforward, but this was the first puzzle I made, so I was hoping to make it a little bit easy so most people could solve it. All right, let's hit continue. And there we are. There we are. Here's the first address, this 0x43CDA. Next. As you can, this one, as you can see, the balances are 0. This one has already been solved, so sorry if you solved this one. There's nothing left in it. Congratulations to the person who was able to solve it first. All right. Thanks for watching, and good luck solving my other puzzles.